Hello. In this video, I show you how to recover a virtual machine from a Proxmox VE Backup. For starters, go to Data Protection, and in the Jobs tab, choose a Proxmox VE Backup job that is completed successfully. To learn how to create a Proxmox VE VM backup job, check out the video in the top right corner. To proceed, I choose Proxmox VE Backup job, click Recover and then select Full Recovery for Proxmox VE. The new Full Recovery job wizard for Proxmox VE opens. At the backup step, select the VMs and the recovery points. You can set the solution to always use the latest recovery point or click Edit and select a specific recovery point. You can use the table or calendar view to select your recovery point. You can see the verification status of the recovery points and tape of backup, whether full or incremental, as well as whether the recovery points are encrypted, represented with a padlock. Once you choose the recovery point, click Apply and Next to proceed. At the destination step, you need to choose the destination container, which is the host or cluster to run the recovered VM. Also, specify the target storage and network settings to apply upon recovery. Optionally, you can choose a target pool for Proxmox VE job objects if there is one in the container. With the advanced setup, you can get a detailed view of each virtual machine and set specific recovery options if needed. In my case, the container's name is Proxmox and the storage is local. I also don't want the recovered VM to connect to any virtual network and don't specify the pool. Once done, click Next. At the Options step, specify options for the job and the recovered VM, as well as pre- and post-actions and data transfer settings. In Job Options, you set the job name and priority. Also, you can enable network acceleration and encryption as per your needs. I name the job Full Recovery job for Proxmox VE, set the priority to 5, which is the lowest, and leave network acceleration and encryption disabled. In Recovered VM Options, you can configure specific names for recovered VMs, set to power on or off VMs upon recovery and generate new MAC addresses for recovered machines. I set the solution to append recovered at the end of recovered VM names. Also, once recovered, my virtual machines will be powered on without a new MAC address generated. In pre- and post-actions, you can set job reports to be sent to your email, and run pre- and post-job scripts if needed. I leave these options unchanged. In data transfer, you can specify limits for transporter load, which is set to 3 by default, set bandwidth throttling, bottleneck detection and allow sending encryption keys to the source side. In my case, I leave the default settings. Once you set the options, you can click Finish or Finish and Run. By clicking Finish and Run, you can launch the recovery job right after creation. I click Finish to just add the job to the job list. After that, you can select the newly created recovery job from the job list and click Run. Then, you can specify whether to run this recovery job for all workloads in the backup or only for selected VMs. After you choose the option, click Run again to start the recovery. While the recovery job is running, you can view the data protection dashboard, select the job and track its status, progress, data transfer speed and transferred raw data volume. After the job is completed successfully, you can check the Proxmox host and see that the VM has been recovered. And this concludes our video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, click the like button, and subscribe to our channel to catch new uploads. Download a free trial version of NAKIVO Backup and Replication using the link in the description and try the solution in your own environment for 15 days.